Hey guys, I'm going to try to bring this thing in for a landing. This is the, I think the third or the fourth take, I guess. But it's the end of the little mini series for today, Wednesday. So, about the imposters. At the bottom line is that they make you feel, special, but it's fake. I mean, you have to, even if it was real and he's got like, if it is those people, I'm sure they have lots of women after him all the time. And a lot of them, and they probably know it and probably don't care, or probably just after them for their money. But a lot of them are just after it for the excitement of it. But, or maybe it's a very, of a lustful thing, very attracted. But at the end of the day, you have to have more than that for a relationship. And, 99% of the time, it's not going to be them anyway. And it probably is never them anyway. And you can reach out to their agents and managers and find out too. A lot of them you don't get calls back, including your own agent, which thinks you're temporarily trying to bother them for not getting you any auditions lately or whatever. I don't know. Not really, but you know what I mean. So, or maybe you don't. So if not, ask questions. But this thing's fixing to time out here in a minute. I've got to figure out how this thing is working. So, but that's all. They just do. But you have to finally see the person. You have to get along with it. It gives you like a big reflection on real relationships and why sometimes you think you found the one and you just haven't. And I don't mean to harp on this, but I try not to let people intimidate me anymore and make me feel like I'm less than just because I've never really had, the love of my life. Really, I've had different relationships, but because of the way I was raised, I like Dr. Phil would say, you teach people how to treat you. Well, I didn't always do that, but now I do, and I have the experience of not only all my healing and training and everything I've done, and just praying and meditating, but also being a substitute teacher on and off for about 25 years. That'll teach them how to treat you. If you don't learn self-esteem out of that, you could let that really lower your self-esteem. Kids can say much meaner things than casting directors or other people in your field, your competition or your customers, if you sell insurance or advertising or as, in the news business, and you're trying to really get the truth out and you can't because of some big owner of the news outlet or an advertiser, and then you're kind of like caught between ethics. That's a whole nother thing. Anyway, so, but I'm just saying, I'm just singing, and I'm going to quit singing right now and cut this short and see how in many of these videos I can get up. Okay, talk to you later. Bye, guys.